it's Sally here at Dotty B. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be finishing off my my fabric pouch that I'm sewing along with to Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 5, the first project. So last week I put on the tie and the buckle. I have started already to put this together now. It really just is a little bit of stitching. So I had an internal pocket. So what I've done is I've already finished this side off, so I'm going to show you how I did it. First of all, I've just sewed everything up now, so it's all together, and then I'm just going to put the trim on. I just want to show you how I'm doing it. I don't know whether it's the right way or the wrong way, but it's the only way that I could think of to do. So I've also put a strip across here as well, just to tidy that up. So it's not perfect, it's a bit wonky, but I quite like that, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to start on the back, and I've cut a strip which is, it's longer than what I need. I am going to tuck some little bits over, and then it's about, what's that, about 35 millimeters, or just over 1.5 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line that up with this edge like that, and I'm just going to, in fact I'm going to do a bit further. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just tuck a little bit under like that, and you'll see why I'm doing it this way in a moment, because what I'm going to do is I've got some of these little gripper things, rather than pins, because this is quite thick now. It's getting quite thick, so I just want something to hold it in place. So what I'm going to do is I've got my thread. I've gone up to the edge there. It's a tiny little bit over, but not much. And then I'm just going to go in and just imagine a line all the way down about, what would it be, about half a centimetre, or 1/8 of an inch, I think it is. I'm just going to go all the way down and just attach it. I might just need to move that out of the way just to get started. So it's a little bit thick here. I'm going to go all the way through, it's just easier, and then come back up again. Once I've got this over, you won't be able to see. So starting there, and then all I'm going to do is just do a running stitch all the way down. I am going to secure it on the other side, so this is just really to attach it, just to get me started, really. If I can get started. It's because it's a bit bulky, it's quite difficult to do. And I'm just using normal machine thread, but I have doubled it over just to give it a little bit of strength. I'm not being too careful. I'm trying to keep to the edge, but I'm not. As long as it just gets attached, that's all I'm bothered about for now. Then it gets a little bit easier when you're on the thinner fabrics. And then before I finish off this edge, I'm just going to do the same again this side. So I'm just going to cut it a little bit longer than it needs to be, and just turn it over and line it up with that side. And just finish that running stitch off. I might just have to go all the way through because it's quite difficult. Well, you've got a bulk of thread, so I'm not going to finish my needle off, because what I'm going to do now is turn it. You see how that's kind of like the edge. I am going to go down there and just secure that a little bit better. But what I can do now is I can turn that over and then do the same. You just turn that round. I could move that out of the way. Oops, sorry. I'm going to cross you. Right, okay, so I've got that. So what I'm going to do now is turn that over that way, and then go back up this way. Oops. So and just pop some of these. If you haven't got, you can always use pins, but I just thought that might be easier being as the fabric was so thick. So just going over and then here as well. And then just that one there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've still got my fabric attached just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start here, and I don't really mind that my stitches may be seen a little bit. I'm quite happy with that. I like the roughness of it. Don't mind at all. As long as you keep the tiny stitches, then they hardly notice anyway. And in time they'll just become part of your fabric. And so anyway, I'm going to just do a bit of a kind of like a whip stitch all the way down now, just to tie it all together. I'm keeping it quite I'm keeping it quite firm and tight. I'm just going to run all the way down, and then that will secure it. I hope you're all okay today and keeping well. You're finding a little time to stitch. It's Thursday afternoon here, and I've just finished all my work for the day, so I thought I'd just come and try and get my little project finished so that we're ready for the next one, because it's 1st of Feb, so we'll be having a new project next week. I wonder what that's going to be. I think there might be a couple more projects that's starting actually. I think they may be starting today. I'm not sure. Got the Botanical Beauties, because that's the poppies, sorry, not the poppies, the pansies are all finished now, so that was January's project. So we'll be looking at February's project soon. And I thought I finished another project off, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Oh, my mind's gone blank. It'll come back to me. So yeah, I've got but it was nice to finish a few things off. So, and it'll be nice to, this is why this is such a good idea, because we've got one project a month, and then you can kind of finish it off and start another one. So it is always nice to see the end of a project, you know, not see the end of a project, but, you know, actually get something done. So I've really enjoyed this, actually, doing this project. When I first heard about this project, I thought, oh, I wonder if I'll do them. I wonder what they'll be, and I wonder if I'll want one. But yeah, I want a pouch, and made a pouch, and I would definitely be using it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what next month's is. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm also I have just finished a journal that I was making to start stitching in for K3N, Catherine, this channel that she's got. She's doing some one a week projects, so I'm a bit behind because I've not started yet. I've made the journal so far, but I want to take part in that. So I had a look at the first video, last night, and so I'm all raring to go for that. That's kind of like a woven project where you weave your fabric. We did it in Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 4 on the Treasures piece, where we had a little bit of woven fabric. So kind of like that. So I'm looking forward to that, and they're all going to be smallish pieces that you can put into a journal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that might be the next thing that next video that you see will probably be that one, I think. So I'm ready to do that. And then the only other thing I've got left to do is stitch the seasons, but it's a winter project, so I've still got a couple. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I've not. I've got February to finish it, because then we start March, April, May will be spring, which will be interesting because now the I'm in the northern hemisphere, so we're coming around to spring and then obviously summer, and we're kind of swapping over now with the southern hemisphere because they've already done their spring and summer projects. So we'll be able to look back and just see what they did, take inspiration from them, and yeah, so that'll be interesting. Right, so I've got to the bottom, and again I'm just going to try and join these two up a little bit just to neaten everything up. I'm saying no raw edges, but I've got raw edges all over the place, so it doesn't really matter about the raw edges, but I just thought it'd be a little bit neater just on these in case they have a little bit more wear on them, I suppose, at the edges, don't they? Okay, so that's that done. And I am just going to go in to my fabric and back out and just finish off that, and then I'll get some more thread because I'm going to run out. And then just go back up here. So, and get my needle threaded. Okay, so I'm just going to try and embed my knot into here. So I've got my knot and I'm just going to try and flick it underneath with my needle there. It's just in another way. And then just go back up. Oh, that's a tough piece. I think it might be the lace, it's quite tough to get through, so I'm just going to go back up, and then that will be about it, I think. I'm just trying to think if I was going to do anything else. I don't think I was. I did just put a little point on my my thing that goes, the wraparound thing, just because I thought it would be easier to get through the buckle. So all I did was just took the end that was square and then flipped it over, and I thought, oh, that looks nice with the yellow stripe on that side. So so I've just done that. I did think about decorating this, but then what to decorate it with? I suppose I could find some more little bits and bobs, but I don't know, I'm quite happy with it. If I find it's not pleasing, then I might put something on, but I can always add to it at a later date. But I think that's probably it, to be honest. I think if I put too much on there, it might be difficult to get through I'm just got a little bit of an edge there, I think, where it didn't quite meet the edge of the fabric. Yeah, can you see here? It's not quite right. I'm just going to try and see if I can get that. I'm not quite sure what I did there. I'm just going to see if I can get that over a little bit more. I'm just going to pop a clasp on it. We just had a flutter of birds outside the window. Starting to look a lot like spring now, although we're a month away. But garden's all it's like it's cheering itself up, and it's a lovely day today as well. The sun keeps coming out. There is a lot of cloud, but the sun is coming out every so often, so that's nice. Warms it up a little bit. It's not as cold as it has been. I think we're about 10, 11 degrees today. It's still cold, but bearable. So I can take that off now. And I'm just going to run up here just thinking, what shall I be putting in it? I've not, I've kind of got plans for it for when I go on holiday, pop a little project in there and take it on holiday with me. Oops, getting caught up. I suppose I can put my little project in at home as well. Right. I think I've done that edge, haven't I? Yeah, I've done that bit. So I'm just going to secure it with a little knot. It won't really be seen. And I'm just going to go through out that side and cut it off. There. And I think we're done. So let's have a look. Got my little pocket inside. Hopefully you can see that. Little pocket. Put my little project in and it goes over, and then that little point, it just makes it a little bit easier just to get through that buckle. So I thought that was quite nice. There. All finished. Oops, daisy. All finished. So yeah, really enjoyed that, and I've got a lovely little pouch now to pop my project in when I need it. So roll on next week and whatever project it'll be. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Okay, take care. Bye bye.